This story is about a mysterious event that has remained unsolved throughout my life. It's a mysterious experience that I've never talked about before. Perhaps something similar has happened to everyone, but I've never shared the same story with anyone. I think the time has come to tell you about it now, so I'm going to talk about it now. I think it was in the late 1990s. I was gathering with friends from my school days, and it was probably something like a group date, as I remembered there was a mixture of men and women. The party was getting lively, and we were moving seats towards the end of the night. One of my friends noticed something. "Hey, aren't you male? Just staring at you, Kari, me. Isn't it normal to glance at a woman you're interested in when you're in a large group? It doesn't seem like such a strange behavior." However, the man gave an interesting answer. "She looks just like my ex-girlfriend." "Oh, I see. She looks very similar. You see her so much," said my friend. "Yeah, it's surprising," said the man. No. People's memories are unreliable. Even things that don't look similar can become similar after many years of various information coming and going. I think it was about a few years after that casual incident. The situation at that time is very vague, and there is only one thing I remember. And that is the feeling I had when I thought, it's the same again. Why does this world have so many people who look just like me? That is exactly why my memory is so unreliable. And now that decades have passed, it's unclear whether the incident I thought that way actually happened. However, something more happened in 2017. The place was on the subway on the way home. Our stop was the last stop, and everyone was heading for the exit to get off. Then, a few seconds before the doors were about to open, a woman spoke to me. "You're Suzuki, right?" she asked. My surname is Takahashi, and she'd mistaken it. "No, I'm Takahashi," I replied. There was no need to give my real name, but this is who I am. By telling my real name, I subtly emphasized that I was not Suzuki, and that I really was. And then, that's when it happened. The woman left, looking disappointed, refusing to admit that she was wrong. It was as if she had no doubt that I was Suzuki. This was where I felt something was off. Normally, people would admit that they'd made a mistake by saying, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I also had doubts about the confident way she said, "Suzuki, right?" to begin with. It's a big difference from, "Are you by any chance Suzuki?" More than anything, I can't forget the expression on her face. It was as if she was saying, "How cold of you to behave like that. You're so sleazy." Even though I denied it, her expression of disbelief, as she continued to believe that I was Suzuki-san, is what made it feel real. After that, this bothered me for a while. Maybe there really was a person who looked just like me. At that moment, I remembered the past. About the man who I was surprised to see resembled my ex-girlfriend. And then, in my vague memory, I was pondering on the strangeness of this happening several times. After this final blow in 2017, I haven't had a similar experience since. However, this frequency is quite high in one person's life, isn't it? It will probably remain unsolved for the foreseeable future. However, it wasn't as well crafted as a staged or drama on TV, and it was very casual and punchless. That's why I haven't told anyone about it until now. And then, I thought about it. A person's image can be rewritten as it suits them. And I cannot even prove that this strange experience that I still remember to this day actually happened. It may have just been a fiction I had made up in my head. Now, 10 years later, I think this way. Even if someone looks the same, their soul is unique, and the fact that someone who is a spitting image of me is involved with someone I don't know is proof of that. I am not there, but here, far away, I feel a good connection with the similarities, and I will support the life of my alter ego.